Hey guys, it's Burgos here, and today I'm going to talk about how the top 1% are making their merits. And there are three type of players, to be honest. And let's start with the obvious thing. Most of the times, the people who is on the top of the merits is fat whales. Let's start from there. Just somebody with huge power. And yeah, you can see the Gothic Prime right now. Oh my god, he have like 3 cubes. I think it's. Oh my god, I was thinking this is his power. Okay, 82 million power. I mean, the other one is from TTX, which is 182. I mean, you get the idea. Most of the times, it's people with huge amount of power, and keep in mind that something I have to mention is when you check more info, you're going to see that you have building power, you have tech power, and you have legion power and hero power. So this thing is fixed to, let's say, 50k, 50 million power. 50 million power is your building and tech power. Everything above this power is troops and heroes. And by heroes, I mean awakened heroes. Every time you awake a hero, you're going to get some extra power. Every time you put something in the talents points, you're going to get extra power. So this is level 60 awakened heroes, most likely with full talent tree set it on. And yeah, one more thing, about this is from 50 million above, everything is troops and heroes. So you can see how much more these people are going to have over you as point of troops and heroes. And on battlefield, you don't hit the enemy with bricks or something like this, or woods with your building and tech power. You hit with troops and mages. I think I even have one of the reports. Save it. Yeah, look at this thing. Look how many troops, for example, this bad boy have. 13 million, 6 million. But yeah, this is not the point. This is not the point. How the top 1% are making their merits. This is there are three ways. First, all of them have a lot of power. There is going to be very small percentage of people that are mid spenders that is going to be in this direction, because yeah, whales and krakens, they do huge resource healing. So first way I saw is just throwing legions outside. Just throwing legions outside. The fight is, for example, here, and the kraken or whale non-stop sending 5 marches non-stop. They finish their stamina, for example, let's say infantry. They finish their stamina of the infantry, and they start non-stop sending marksmen, non-stop sending mages. And they don't even dodge, They're they're using all their troops like a tanks. So even if it's mage, you poke back. If somebody target you, you get back. Stuff like this. But yeah, the whales and krakens, that the percentage of them that are on top places are just sitting and get hit and hit. Now, it's not that easy to get merits from them, even though that they don't dodge that much. Because most likely all of the heroes they have are awakened. The artifacts they have are level 5. So this one, even sitting there, is doing huge amount of damage. Now you're going to get better traits. That's correct. But in general, it's extremely hard to be killed, and they make a lot of merits like this. This is one of the types, and most likely the moment they finish all the stamina, they start sending Chakcha, Kewa, Ordo. It's like they have so many troops that even if they spend the whole stamina of their heroes, they're still going to have millions of troops left. So you get the idea. This is one of one of the type of 1% merits, who is just throwing everything non-stop, and after this huge 50 million resource healing and continue sending. Now the second way is the one that are playing actually. Because yeah, sending troops non-stop is not actually playing, it's just sending troops there. Even though that this support rest of the people, if the enemy have target to hit, and this target is hard, AK, Awakened Heroes, Artifacts, Tier 5, this is going to cost time for the enemy to kill these legions, and you and your buddies can actually do a lot of damage on them, on the on the on the range legions. Now the other one is that actually playing. What I mean by that, they dodge, they um, they dodge, normal playing, poking, moving back, moving forward, and this game, zigzag game. This is one of the type of whales. Now they don't spend that much, in my opinion, over resources, only if necessary. And for me, is these are those type of people that are, for example, 130, 140 million power, but you don't see their power move. I mean, not like you boost 5 million and the whale boost like 20 or 30 million. No, they're moving like you on point of progress on their power. Just they have so much power to start with. And most of them are playing clever, just poking here and there. And they're extremely active. This is the other thing. They're extremely active. And this is more like close to mid spender. I cannot say this is more for the whales and so on. But yeah, this is between whale and mid spender. And finally, the one that I see is the one that walk in the game 3 times per week. They spend everything as troops and heroes on the battlefield, and the next 2 days you don't see nothing from them. They're just like stop playing. And after 2 days, sending everything outside and 2 days out. This is maybe it's little funny because this thing I even notice in my alliance because I watch my alliance players how they perform and so on. Even though that I'm not an officer, but yeah, I really want to see who is good performing and so on. Just most of the people don't care about what kind of people you have in your alliance, but I actually care, and I really like to talk with people who is active and put effort in their game. So if I see somebody who is over 100 million and I see him non-stop sending troops, and after this the next 4 days um, we don't see him. I'm not officer, I cannot see from how much time he didn't log in, but when the merits is not moving and only he regenerate, but in same time we are in war, and I'm like, okay, bruh, you have 100 million, most likely you have troops there. Come on, wakey. But yeah, so the top 1% is like this. Maybe I can actually say now Gothic Prime is non-stop was sending infantry. This bad boy was supporting pay to win like no one I have seen before. The pay to win have couple infantry people who is in great support on the battlefield. Now TTX I have not seen much, and also DBB Hex is also one of the dudes that is infantry main. I have huge respect for infantry main. I mean, this is the people who actually are winning the war, because enemy range hit their infantry, and you have opportunity to hit enemy ranges. So yeah, huge thumbs up on these bad boys. Yeah, I mean, not much to say for the rest of the people here. I don't know many of them, but some of them just you see their presence on the battlefield. You just see their presence. If you see like 5 infantry marches go in some direction, basically one person is controlling this. You just zoom in to see who is that crazy guy who is with 5 infantry, and you see some kraken or whale there. But yeah, in general, I think this is how the top 1% are doing. Their merits. There is some exceptions. Again, extremely active players that, by extremely I mean extremely active players, that non-stop fighting, and they're trying to bite every little good trait that they can on the map. But I don't know, just too much time. It's just too much time. So yeah, I guess this will for this video. Let me know in the comments your personal opinion. Who do you think is in the top 1%? What is the profile of the people who is in top 1% on merits? I'm curious to listen your opinion. So yeah, like, subscribe, see you in the next video.